everybody out there on Sweet Additions TV. Y'all remember Nina? How y'all doing? Y'all see her a lot on my channel and y'all don't really see her often on you guys' channel, so I wanted to introduce y'all to her. And I know I got on my rollers today, but sugar, y'all know I come as I am. So I'm sitting here with my rollers on and I wanted to kind of give y'all a preview of what's going on in my life.
What's going on?
I'm dating. And I tell you, these dates has been kind of crazy. And I done called everybody and told everybody about it, so I want y'all to beware of the greedy nigga. The greedy nigga. Now my friend done hooked me up and said, you know, he's a nice guy. He seemed like he's okay. Now I'll take that back. It didn't even go like that. His telephone got out, okay? And in his telephone, he was doing a business with some other person on the telephone. I ain't gonna lie, that's exactly what happened. And I seen the shit, and I wasn't offended. I wasn't. And granted, he was a couple years younger than me, and I don't never ever date young men.
Right.
But I said to myself, you know, he seemed like an eye kind of guy. Whose phone is this? And then my friend was like, you know, this is so-and-so's phone. So I slightly asked for it, okay? So, the guy calls up and, you know, make a long story short, we gave the guy the phone and phone. He ended up calling me and I told him to come over and come by the house. Right. But before he come in my house and stuff, I kind of wanted to get to know him. So I was at the nail shop. Had him meet me at the little nail shop. Okay.
He's gonna get his done.
Yeah, he need to go get these been paid for. When the total come up, that's what you expected. When the total come up, he's gonna pay for my nails to get done. But it wasn't even like it. So he showed up at my door, so I didn't even realize that he didn't have no vehicle until the end of this damn story, but he didn't even have a vehicle. But I'm like, you want to go ahead and go get us something to drink, you know, go to the store and get us something to drink, and, you know. Right. And he was like, yeah, but, you know, my money's looking kind of funny right now. And I was like, okay, so why you even here, you know, if your money's already looking funny?
He must not have got the warning about you.
But I'm not a jerk. I'm not a jerk, so I'm like, okay, well, I buy something this time, okay? So I gave $8. Okay, I gave $8.
$8.
And I was like, well, you know, get us something to drink. And I told him it's too early in the day for some Superior. And so, you know, just get like 2 beers. And he had hollered, I didn't have no cigarette. He's like, I don't got no cigarettes. I said, well, they sell loose leaf cigarettes there. Right. You know, you can get you know, some cigarettes.
Right.
So I'm gonna get my nails done and stuff. And he comes back, right? And I'm pretty much so getting polished up, so I can't really do anything. All I can do is sit here and look at this nigga right here with this caramel hanging off his lip, eating this candy bar. And I was like, where's my burgers? You know, he was like, I need 67 more cents. And when he said that, he pulled out the pack of cigarettes and started tapping it on his head and shit. You know how they get the tapping.
So he got a whole...
the whole pack of
cigarettes.
And tell me, he said, I didn't have enough for your birds. And I was like, you didn't have enough for my birds? I said, you need to go produce me a bird. I said, I didn't send you to the store for you to come back without my bird. He was like, I know I would have been able to get him, baby. He said, but the candy bar was $1.79. As he's eating this Twix candy bar and the caramel just hanging off his little bitch. I was so motherfucking mad. I wanted to hit him in this motherfucking bed. So I was so bad and my dad was weird. I was like, So I done gave him the 67 cents because you're going to go back and go get me the fucking beer because then I need the damn beer because you did piss me off and my dad was wet and just get on out my way.
Right.
So, soon as he comes back with the single beer, he can only buy one of them because he had spent the whole change, all the change. He asks me for a light. I said, hold on a second. Tell me, I said, hold on a second, it's in my purse. all he had to do was wait a second.
Right.
Why, when I came to complete stop, girl, he had dug in my purse and already had got the light and was blowing pure smoke from his fucking face. He had already went in my purse. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know me like that. You going in my purse now, nigga? Fuck. You didn't even come back on my shit, and you couldn't even wait a second for me to get you the lighter. You got the day is over. You done got to go home. I'm ready to take you home. And I was at the end, but between all this, I found out when we go outside that the nigga never did have no car. So I had to take him home. But on the way home, he needed a lighter, and the motherfucker didn't even have patience enough for me to give it to him. He just reaches in my purse and gets my lighter. Right. And I mean, that blew the whole day. He just don't know. I slightly was feeling him. I had it in my head. I'm the one who wanted to talk to him because I had seen the video.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen the video and I was like, you know what? It's almost my birthday.
You know how you get.
It's almost my birthday. So maybe I have something special. But this dumb bastard that damn blew it. I had to drop his ass right the hell off. So y'all beware of the greedy nigga, because he was so damn greedy, he did not think about my needs. And I had told him that too. You know, all on the way home, I had let him know that, motherfucker, I'm the woman. You're the man. And if y'all keep these men reminded that you're the woman and they're the man, hell, he's supposed to be making that sacrifice. You shouldn't have got no candy bar. Further yet, if you got the candy bar, you should have got the 4 loose leaf cigarettes for $1 like you were supposed to, and my 2 Bud Ices. You know what I'm saying? But no, you ain't got you a pack of cigarettes that I don't even smoke. Yeah.
So you couldn't even take them and put them in your purse.
I couldn't even take them and put them in my purse. I just dropped his ass off, and I was like, I was so fucking discouraged. I don't know. So I had to leave this video and kind of let you guys know that these dates has been kind of crazy lately, and it don't really stop there because I got, I said I'm not gonna let one right now be spoil the bunch because this guy was a little younger, so
right.
I'm gonna try and talk to this other guy. Then this guy heard, he was 40, okay, and then pretty much so find out later on that he was 40 at home, living with his mom and dad, okay? Now he has a perm. And I always had a crush on him, okay? And he's out of Alabama. I like him, he's out of Alabama. He has a perm. But I was like, I don't know how T-Man gonna take him because the last time he sees somebody that, that don't look like they fit the right description for their outfit, he busts out laughing in their face. So I let him come over while it was really, really good, really hot. But I let him come out when it was late, when nobody was coming by to get to know Big. I like to call him Big Perm, Pretty Tony, and whatnot. But he's a sweetheart. I always had this crush on him. And this is not really a bad thing, but it was like after I got into him, and I thought he was real sweet, nice, and cool. I was like, well, what you plan to do? Your mom, dad, somebody sick? And he was like, no, they just prefer to have me around the house. And I'm like, they prefer just to have you around the house? Yeah, they don't want me to leave. I kind of keep things going. So I was like, okay. I said, well, you're going to school when you graduate, would you plan on getting your own garage and this, that, and the other?
Right.
And he held his hand down, looked at his clean face, and I said, shit, I ain't getting ready to do all that. He said, I'm a career student. You're a career student? What the hell? I'm thinking right here. Okay, you slightly cute, you hot, you got a nice perm. But, honey, you got me messed up, baby. What can you do with me on a career student lifestyle, So that means we're going to live in dorms. Our babies are going to be in a dorm.
I can't get past the perm, though. I mean, y'all gonna be fighting over product.
You use all my perm.
I can just see you there walking around.
And I would be bad if I woke up and he had a box off. You know what I'm saying? Because he did have a nice perm, but he was a degenerate. Despite the fact that he lived at home with his mom, he got kids and he's a good father, but they live in this house and they live in theirs, so
Right.
I guess it don't matter whether you young or old. This generation is something else. And so I said, okay, I'm trying to go out with somebody one more time.
Okay. Third time's a charm.
Third time's usually a charm. I'm saying I'm gonna not let this one bother me because, like I said, Mr. Big Power, he had swag. I love his swagger. You know what I'm saying?
He was just big. She like, y'all know she got the thing for the big boy. So if you at least, 250, 300, 350, over,
450 about him. It's nice, but he was a little under there, and he had a nice little swagger, and he was good and polite, and maybe
you probably wanted to use him as your test subject to roll his hair out. You come here and I'll get my points for school. I get these points.
He's gonna have to pay me to roll his hair out. He gonna have to pay. I can't give that away. I usually don't date no man with her because I don't like to braid. I dread. I don't want my hands in bed, so usually you need to go get a haircut and a fade.
Right.
But this nigga had slight swagger to him, and I liked him, And even though I'm like, nigga, you a big ass baby, you are still living at home. I enjoy my date, but I can't live the dorm life. I can't live the college life. Not like that, He's gonna have to have a job for me. I need a lot, so.
She slightly can't do the whole school thing. She might come for one day out the week and class ended 9. She get there at 8:30.
Oh my God.
That was, I couldn't see that working.
Nah, it wasn't working. Yeah. And I done tried to go back to school, y'all. I done tried to go back to school, to computer class, and honey, my teacher got some kind of rash out on his elbows and all on the kneecaps. Looked like, oh my God, it just looked like he has diaper rash all over him. I wanted to bring him a tube of Desitine. And he wants to, I'm like, oh, he look like he catching something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sick with it. I thought I was signing up for Computer 101, but instead it was supposed to be some type of advanced computer. And the catcher is that if I don't pass the class, then I automatically fail the 101 whenever I do come to 101, whatever grade I make her. So it's like, he was like, you should just drop the class. I'm like, nah, I'm not ready to drop the class. I need to know how to do computer so I don't have to keep paying people like Tammy, my assistant. We give a shout out to her. And people out my pocket to keep the channel going. The Sweetie Sugars and Swoons needs to be going and have a YouTube channel, so I need to learn computer.
Right. You need to learn computer.
He done got an attitude because he's mad because I don't know how to enter and open up my email. I told him I could download the show. He suddenly got mad because, I don't even know where the save chip button thing is on the button of the box. You know what I'm saying?
The save chip button.
There gets little pictures of her. And it's a picture of like a floppy dick snail. And it means save. There's no word. It's like little.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. So he kept doing save. I'm just looking for save. Looking for save. Somewhere around save.
Next time, go to file. And then you can scroll down to save next time. Don't look for the button, just go to file. And scroll down till you see save.
Yeah, because I didn't do those. I was looking, so he's frustrated because he's like, this is computer advanced, you are wasting your time in here. So he don't even want to, deal with me for real. He's mad. He don't want to deal with Cousin Patches, y'all. He don't want to teach me shit. And so I'm upset and shit. Like, look, I paid $90 for this book. You can ready to teach me something. And he's like, well, ma'am, I don't really like your attitude. I'm calling security. I done told the man to call security then. So he done called the security. And security's cool with me. I've been going to this school for years since I hit Louisville before I moved here. So we cool. And so he come up there and he sees it as me. He's like, that's Miss Carla. I don't know what the problem is, but she's good, man. He's like, no, you can get her out of here right now. Get her out of here. I said, I ain't going nowhere. I pay you. I pay you to go to school here, and I pay you to teach me. So he was like, I'm leaving out, and he gonna go to the elevator. Well, I threw my pocketbook in the door because he tried to let it shut. I'm going down there with you. Don't follow me, Miss Wells. Don't follow me. So I go down the steps with him. He gonna take the steps. I'm gonna go down the steps. What you mean don't follow me? I want you to go, and we going together. If you got a problem with me, we're gonna address it together then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he goes in the office, and the little administrative lady there, she's so sweet. Bless her heart. She done looked at me, and she know that I tried. She know I tried. This man she gonna say, well, you just need to take it straight to the dean. So I thought the dean was gonna be on butt when he see me. And the kids, Carlos and them use that means he might be like an asshole, he'll be a jerk. So they call it on butt. So I thought he was gonna be on butt. But he wasn't on butt. He comes in there, he's like, you need to tell Miss Wells, and she needs to do this, and this class ain't even really for her, and this, that, and the other. And I don't know, he just said okay. And when I went in there, he said, what's wrong? And I just kind of summed it up in kind of nice way. He's like, when you've been coming here, you're a sweetheart. He said, but I'm going to let him know he's not supposed to keep telling you to drop the class.
Right.
If this is your class, even if you fail the class, he's not supposed to tell you to drop the class. Because I explained to him, I'm there to learn for y'all. You know, this is supposed to be my learning experience. And he's killing my spirit of my learning experience. So, I don't know if I'm going to learn completely, y'all, but I am going to finish the class no matter what. No matter what. But, you know.
It's only 1 week left. It ain't much more you can do.
No, it ain't much more I can do. I'm going to finish that little class. And then I'm moving to Georgia. So, yes, I will be moving to Georgia.
She's getting out of here.
Yeah, I got to get up out of here. And Candy needs to send me a pair of socks on the phone that she said that I gave her from years ago. I didn't touch my heart. I turned up a little bit. But I'm going to leave y'all one more crazy day, and this just happened recently. We're going to name this Otis. The great job. Oh my goodness. I done picked up his bed. He looked cute in his suit when I first met him. When I was sitting in Miss Terry's car, Miss Coco, y'all know her ass. I was sitting in a new car, y'all. Yeah. Do we have a top back? I mean, probably did. I think I was so fucking can't remember, but I think we might have, may not. And the guy was standing right there. He had a suit on. I was like, oh, you kind of cute. I'm kind of cute. So, anyway, I look at him. We exchange numbers or whatnot. And he done called me up. And he's like, look, let's go on a date. He seemed real sweet or whatever. And he looked kind of hot. So I'm like, okay, we can go on a date. But I don't like going with people that I don't know. So if I'm going to go out with you, I'm going to take you somewhere where people know me and things in a familiar environment. Right. So we meet up at the club. So we at the club, me and his motherfucking ass, yeah. I'm talking about you. I said it. Since you want to embarrass yourself. You know, you want to expose everything off on your first date. First off, mistake number 1. So he's like, okay, he went from we're going to go get something to eat afterwards to let's go to the riverport. So I'm like, okay. He's like, we're going to take your car. I'm like, because he don't want to drink and drive. So I'm like, why we ain't taking his car? Right. You know, I am the girl again. You the man. You should drive. But okay, I'm like, cool. I'm going to be a big good sport about it, you know. Now, slightly like, I hope you know he's going to put some gas up in here because the Land Rover, which pissed me off because why didn't he get in my Land Rover? He going to start laughing about he ain't never seen a tape player in a Land Rover before. I said, nigga, you ain't never been in a Land Rover before. You know? It's because you ain't never been in a Land Rover before, nigga.
He couldn't take it. She loves her tape. She gotta have her tape.
I'm sorry, fired up in this nigga. You know, like, let me talk about my damn tape because I'm rolling here. So, I'm like, you know, my gas, it's like 93. It takes V-Power. So, right. You know, I'm like, nigga, I hope this nigga know he gonna have to put some gas in this guy. Right. But I take him to the lake and whatever, and we go to the lake and we walking around, and the whole time this nigga's been chewing. I don't know if he's chewing tobacco. I don't know if he's chewing his fucking jaw out. But he is just chewing like his ass. So I'm like, why does that keep chewing? So, you know, I'm sitting here and he does this. I know it's cold and he slid me close to him real quick. Damn near got splinters in my skirt because, you know, we were sitting kind of fire. We on a wooden bench and we're supposed to have a beautiful moment. Right. And then he takes his fat, wet lips and close my face to kiss me with his tongue and whatever goo that was on the side of his mouth. And I'm like, hold on. And he missed it together, sat in my face, and I done wiped it. I'm like, I was like, okay, now, you know. He's like, you don't want to kiss me? I say, no, man, I don't like eyelid slob and all this. Then this time he's trying to kiss my shoulder, and it's all wet and slobbery and all that. And I'm like, and I'm just getting out the motherfucking shower when I came out. So your slob and whatever goo you got in your mouth, I don't want flies and nets and shit laying on my shoulder afterwards. So At this time, I'm like, I'm going to light a cigarette because, honey, if I light a cigarette, you know, and he'll either burn his lips trying to come towards me, and I can either blow smoke in his face and make him choke so he can stay away from my area. So I tried to make my own personal screen of smoke to keep him away. So I'm huffing and blowing back big. Good job. You know,
your life.
smoke of my life, because I don't want this nigga to try to kiss me again. Right? So he's like, yeah, baby, my name is so-and-so, and they call me Otis. And I was getting ready to say, you know, I have a brother and a daddy whose name is Otis. That's what I was getting ready to say. And as I looked over to the side of me, he's like, yeah, because they call me Otis because Otis' dick is so good. And I looked down and he done whipped his dick out on me, done pulled his damn dick out, excuse me. It is what it is. He pulled the damn dick out on my black ass, and I was like, you know, and for Otis' dick is so good, I think I'm going to look over, he's going to have his phone out, he's going to have kids' pictures or something, and he got his little weak one hanging out like, girl, they call me Otis. Otis' dick is so good. I was like, I jumped up, he tried to grab my hand, I'm like, hold on, nigga. Because Ryan, when he got out the car, he had pee proud. I didn't see him use no type of hand sanitizer, and then you done whipped Otis out on my motherfucking ass.
You found
On my first day. Yes, Otis.
Otis.
Otis. I'm like, what?
Otis.
Otis, y'all. That's all I got to say. And it's crazy. So, I don't know. He done try to grab me up. I just start walking back real fast to the car because that's not the end of the nightmare. And so he's slightly trying to go to the car, trying to fix his pants, trying to get on the car. I jump in the truck. He jumps in the truck and he's doing this number, trying to zip his little shit up, and the police whip out. Big light. And I'm like, you know, fuck. And I'm so glad they just said y'all exit the park, because we was leaving any motherfucking way.
Right.
But the whole time he's over there trying to pull his, get his little clothes together and tuck his little stuff back in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He just basically had his stuff out, and he was kind of chasing me and shit a little bit, and you know, and I just took off and left his motherfucking ass, and he had his damn tally work out. And I was trying to leave, and the police then rolled up, and then it was like, y'all can just, you know, basically, y'all need to leave the park. And I was like, we was getting ready to leave anyway, officer. I'm slightly disgusted. Like, please take his ass. He's exposed himself to me, and I need you to charge him and Otis for indecent exposure. You know?
Public indecency.
Yes. He needs all of that. He needs to have all of that. All of
The
that. Charge him.
Just everything.
Just everything. So, I don't know, but I just want to tell y'all, just beware. They getting creepy out here. I'm not going to say it's the end of my dating spree, because everybody needs somebody sometimes.
Right.
So, you know, and I'm going to keep y'all filthy and letting y'all know what's going on in my crazy life. And until then, y'all keep watching, y'all. So, smooches. Oh, that's cute. Don't forget, to subscribe to Sweet Additions TV and Life with Cousin Patches. You can also hit up the Gospel Channel on 1975 Patches. Smooches.